place where you can find truth. The Bible calls it the ground, 1 Timothy 3:15, and the pillar of truth. Now, there is a difference between truth and fact. Fact is not truth. Fact fluctuates based on factors. For instance, environment can change fact. Situations can alter fact. But truth is constant in every environment, under every situation. You can't get truth unless you are exposed to the church and the things that happen in church. This is why the world is confused. They don't know what to do. They don't even know who they are. So you see their realities fluctuate over time. They are moved by trends. They are moved by the modifications in civilizations. They are manipulated by fallen spirits. But when you come to the church, you have an understanding of truth, realities that will not change even when the world comes to an end. The things you hear here, even when the earth is over, they will remain sacrosanct. That's the power of the church. This is why you must know what the church is. So when you come here, you are hearing things both in your brain and in your spirit. If you come here, your spirit is activated. When you are hearing things, the spirit man is bearing witness, because you are dealing with reality that transcends time. You have entered the gangways of eternity. So your spirit can affirm that what's happening here is older than creation. It is the very foundation of meaning and essence. And it's only in church you can find truth. This is the only place we can tell you that sin will lead you to hell. This is the only place we can tell you that if you don't have Jesus, you won't have life. You can go to a biological institution and they tell you, forget, you are a living creature. Because you were born, you have life. They don't know life. Because when you come here, we can show you life in realms. There is biological life, there is soulish life, there is spirit life. They don't know that in psychology. They don't know that in biology. They think life is only what you have in your blood. But we can tell you that when this body is removed, there's still life. Because there is bios, there is soke, and there is zoe. You can't find this knowledge of zoe in the university. It's here we can tell you that absence from the body is presence with the Lord. When you die, you are not finished. You transit. It's the church that tells you those syllables are not with men. They are crystallized into church by the Spirit of Christ. So why do you need the church? This is where you get truth. It's only in the church you can be told that savings are not only in the bank. In the world, you can think a man is wealthy because they have billions in the bank. But that billionaire can be poor in another realm. There is a man, the Bible calls a man a rich fool. He said he gathered his barn. It was full. He said, now my soul will rest. They were calling a billionaire on earth a fool because he was poor in another dimension. It's only in the church you can be taught how to have savings beyond time. There is a place where you go to that you will not be naked because you have stored up treasures where thieves can't break through, where moth cannot enter to destroy. This truth, they are only in the church. Many people will cross over 1 second after their death and discover their life was a waste. Many who the world celebrate, 1 second, the moment they come out of their body, they will just know that their life was a waste. But the reason you have assurance of the world to come is because you are exposed to truth that is eternal. And in case somebody is saying, how do you know it's the truth? The one who told us what we are saying, he went there and came back. And he's the only one who went. He went to hell. He went to the grave. After 3 days, he came back. And it's not a coincidence. He told us he will go there for 3 days and 3 nights. And he will come back. So we know he has authority both in time and in eternity. So when you hear things from the church, you read things from the Bible, you are comparing it with biological science. You are comparing it with philosophy and psychology. Those are facts. What the Bible represents is truth. And it is only found